was a little over a month ago when the worst hurricane in history swept across South Florida. However, the memories and images are still fresh in everyone's mind. Just 30 miles from Calder Racecourse in Miami, the storm ravaged the hearts and homes of more than 200,000 people, leaving little but broken boards and broken dreams. The Festival of the Sun did not start out as a way out of the darkness. In fact, the idea for a $1 million day of racing, which would include the Florida Stallion Stakes, came months before Hurricane Andrew. The idea for the Florida Stallion Stakes themselves came nearly 10 years before the inception of the Festival of the Sun. It was a way to showcase some of the Florida farms and their horses. And what a showcase it has been. Champion 2-year-old Brave Raj won the My Dear Girl in 1986. Champion sprinter Smile won the male division in 1984, to name just two. Yet despite the accomplishments of Florida horses and the history of the Florida Stallion Stakes, the event has never quite reached a position of national importance or stature in the racing world. That is, until now. Today, you will see more than just good horses bred in the state of Florida. You will also see some of the best horses in the nation, competing for more than $1 million in total purse money and a chance to go on to racing's richest day, the Breeders' Cup, to be held right here in Florida in just a few weeks. They have come from all over the United States for this chance, from such racing centers as New York, Kentucky, California, Chicago, and of course, right here in Florida. While the thoroughbreds entertain us on the track, there will be entertainment of another kind. Artists, craftsmen, and farmers displaying the best the Sunshine State has to offer. They, along with the people of Florida, have gathered here for one of the richest days in Florida racing history, and a chance to put the darkness behind them and look ahead to the bright future. A chance to celebrate, an opportunity to be proud. It is time to join in the Festival of the Sun. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Calder Racecourse. I'm Todd Schrupp, along with Kate Metzler-Bradar, and on behalf of the entire Calder staff, we're glad you could join us for what could best be described as history in the running, the Festival of the Sun.
Welcome back to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. We've been talking an awful lot about the upcoming stakes action this weekend, including Sunday's Super Bowl Super Stakes Day with the Hutchison Stakes on an 11-race card, which starts at 12 o'clock. Among the top contenders in the Hutchison Stakes are two top 2-year-olds from last year that have not met each other since Holy Bull conquered De Hare at Belmont Park in the Futurity. We're going to take a look at these competitors right now in a very special piece that highlights the top contenders for this Sunday's Hutchison Stakes. Now, as always, hope and attention in horse racing focuses foremost on the 3-year-olds. And from day one of the Gulfstream Park meeting this year, we've seen some top sophomores in action. On opening weekend, Arthur Appleton and Happy Alter's Halo's Image sprinted home impressively in the spectacular bid Breeders' Cup Stakes. Flash ahead 2 weeks and around 2 turns, and Halo's Image can't quite catch up with Paulson, Condren, and Cornacchia's Go for Gin as he romps home impressively in the preview stakes for trainer Nicky Zito. But even with these two, you ain't seen nothing yet. When Jimmy Kroll's Holy Bull arrived in South Florida last October, he held the distinction of being the only horse at the time to have beaten the highly regarded De Hare, a feat he accomplished in the Grade 1 Futurity Stakes at Belmont Park. The gray son of Grade Above, who will meet De Hare this weekend at Gulfstream in the Hutchison Stakes, further strengthened his resume in this race when he stretched his speed to 1 1/16 in the in-reality division of the Florida Stallion Stakes at Calder Racecourse. In spite of this impressive victory, though, and a perfect 4-for-4 career record, Holy Bull took a back seat to Bob Brennan's De Hare for end-of-the-year Eclipse Championship honors. A winner of 5 of 7 races last year, 4 of them graded stakes races, De Hare still has not won a race going a distance of ground, but trainer Ronaldo Nobles is confident.
I know he could go 2 turns. I know. And that's what counts to me, that's it. If he don't do it later, well, as his father's a 3-year-old, he was nothing much. I took him back over as a 3. And as a 4-year-old, he proved that he was a good horse and he could go around 2 turns. So, you know, things change.
What won't change, though, is Noble's strategy for the Hutchison and his hope. And as for his chances, well, he's not changing places with anyone.
I'm gonna make sure the horse run his race and finish the way I like his finish. and know they're going to have a very fast pace, and I believe he's going to have a very good chance to win the race and finish the way I want him to finish, because the future is even greater. I love it. Love it. Love it. Nothing better. I wouldn't change for nothing. You know, I love it.
Well, Ronaldo Nobles loves it, and we'll love it too when we get a chance to take a look at those top 3-year-olds. It's very exciting as they make their way through their prep races, hopefully the Florida Derby, and maybe even, who knows, on to Kentucky. But right now, it's on to the third race here at Gulfstream Park. And in the third race, we still had a fast track. Fillies and mares claiming tag 16 down to 14,000, 3/4 of a mile the distance, blinkers on the 4, tempting challenge.